Hey guys, it's Steve's Quick Tips. We're going to talk about string bending, a couple of quick tips about that. String bending is when you take a string and you push it, stretch it up like this. To create this bending effect, okay? People also call it string stretching, which makes me think of yoga, and some people call it string pushing, which makes me think of drug dealing. So here are your quick tips. Tip number one, support the fretting finger with the other fingers of your hand where possible, okay? So let's say we're going to bend this A note up to a B. Okay, I don't want to just bend with the strength of my ring finger. You know, I can do it, but it's dicey, you know. I'd rather, seeing as I've got these fingers here lying around, I'd rather use them in support and help create a more stable foundation for that bend. Okay? It's not always possible. Sometimes, you know, you've got to bend with the first finger. Like that, for instance. And in that situation, of course, you've got to use the first finger by itself. But wherever else possible, I always try to use the other fingers of the hand to support. Tip number two, there are two main variables when it comes to bending: velocity and vibrato. We'll talk about how to add vibrato to your bends in the next video. Let's talk about velocity, okay? You can think of it as fast, medium, and slow. So let's take that same bend again, A to B, and we'll go fast, medium, or more medium, and slow. Okay, so it's a spectrum, you know. It's not three choices. There are, you know, shades of grey in between each of those options. But let's just categorize it like that for explanation's sake. Now the tip is, when you're learning to bend, your first priority is pitch, okay? Pitch is the most important thing. You want your bends to be in tune. So the way you do that is you take your B note, you play your target note, like that, and then you bend towards it straight towards it, using the straight to or fast velocity, like that. Okay, then your hands will get used to going straight to pitch, and that's what you want to train. And then you can begin to experiment with the different velocities, medium or slower speed of your bending. Okay, if you don't do that, if you try and start going slow and medium before your hands have really been trained to hit the right pitch, this sort of thing happens. You start sort of searching for it and you sound a bit like a dying cat, and you don't want that. Out of tune bends, you just don't want that, okay? So train to pitch. There's lots more that can be said about bending. That exercise for you to mark your target note and then bend towards it straight away is a great way to get started. I've got a whole series of videos on pedal steel country guitar licks, which are all about all that kind of, you know, like tandem bending, acrobatic stuff, really fun. So check those out if you want some more advanced ideas about bending. Oh, if you enjoyed it, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, you get more videos coming, and comment below if you enjoyed. Thank you very much, guys. See you next time.